Bobby, Susie, let me tell you something. One time.
Bob, hope you're fine. Hang in there, homeboy. Don't give up, man. Come on, clean that blood out in the liver. Pancreas still. You got to go, Bob. A long time. You got 20 more years. Let's go. Let's go. Pick it up. Pick it up, Bob. The enema bottle. Put it in your Zumikok, like Grandma would say. And Robbie, you listen too. Put the enema bottle up your rear end.
I don't know how.
All right, I'm going to put this online for y'all to watch.
No, I gotta make it nice or else. Bobby Costa, look, here it is. It's late at night.
And I'm in my Mercedes Sprinter van. Can you believe it? Check it out. Yeah, living for you. I'm living for you, dog. I'm living for all y'all. Get the message. You want to know why? Let me tell you. Goes like this. We have a limited time. And you might have a more limited time who are listening. And Jesus Christ knows it's 1:15 on this clock that I'm making this message. It might be too much for y'all, but listen in. God has made your body. No sacrifice needed. No sacrifice needed. Receive the good things He's given us. Receive the good things He has given us that open up your anal function. See, your anal function is dupa. Dupa Meister. You want to poop? I give you poop.
Here, use this. Aloe.
Cape aloe to be exact.
Barbadensia aloe.
And a whole lot more. All right, so we're getting old here, fellas, on Life Ease coaching and consulting. And we're looking for love you. Like, you got to love me. Forgive me for anything that I might scare you with here. And remember me. Remember me telling you these things. When it's your butt, like Bobby Costa, my homie. I ain't his doctor, so I can share it out loud right here. Yeah, it's his butt. He's laying in the hospital sick. I ask all of you who hear this, prayer works for his mind to change to do the things physically that he must do. He must stick an enema bottle up his rear dooski. Why? Because when you're sick, you have to create flow of wastes from your liver and your gallbladder. Your gallbladder dumps right into your bowel. Did you know that? There's a tube to your bowel from the liver's gallbladder. Ooh, straight from the liver's cleaning the blood, all the filth in our blood. You know what's in our blood? Watch this. See that shining blood? That is shining the light through the top of my eye socket right there. You know, your eye socket will do the same thing. You're like, oh no. Well, I can't see it on that side because I'm blind in this eye, but the eyeball's still there. So what's happening right now is light is coming through a hollow section called your stinkle dinkle. When it stinks from pus in your blood, the liver doesn't filter. It ends up in your sinus. Wait there. See, it's hollow. That's why you can see the light. We can do it in the... If you do it inside the mouth with a light pen, this sinus will show. Right there. See if you can see it down here. We're doing it backwards this time. Well, you see, it's nice and... All right. Shine the pen light through the sinus, and you might see it in the roof of the mouth. Shine through the roof of the mouth, and you will see in a dark room the light come through. I haven't opened my mouth far enough yet to shine the light through that sinus right here. Okay, hopefully all y'all are paying attention.
Because why?
Because you need to clean your Zumikok and your liver and gallbladder. How do you do it? Cape aloe and Barbadensia aloe mixed with charcoal and flaxseed. Ooh, flaxseed. Oh my goodness, gracious. Do 8 balls of fowl. Yes, do 8 balls of fowl for me to end up not telling you all of the plants. Well, sometimes we have to hit foul balls and warm up. Those are some of the plants. You need 14 per organ, per function you're looking for. Per organ. Your organs have a different function, each of them separately, isolated identity, and they have makeup, what they're made up of. You must put in your mouth. Yes. What your bowels are made up of is in the dirt of the earth. You're called a human after humus, soil, dirt of the earth. Humus, human, from the dirt. Dirt man, come on, pick up the bag and let's roll. We want to buy these herbs by the tons, don't we? Stick 'em in Coster's mouth. Stick 'em in there good, like Jesus said. All right, we got more to share with you. Bobby Costa, my brother-in-law, is sick in the hospital. And I see him on the pictures my sister took of his bedside. And I'm telling you, his roly-poly belly is spackled like a stuffed whale. Coster, look, don't be embarrassed, because you know what you can do. You better get busy, boy. I'm telling you right now. And eat these plants. Don't be laughing or crying without worshiping Jesus Christ. And don't be getting mad at me now, because I'm telling the truth, look, to the rest of the world, so you and they both can benefit. Pizza out and good wills toward men. No more like you've known. You must have pizza that will feed your belly bones, boy. I mean, pizza like this. Now, everybody, if he dies on me, leave it to Beaver, because I'm giving you this same message right now tonight, posting it on YouTube, and hopefully I'll have some more followers when we call this Love View. So let's just start off right now. Bobby Costa, my dude, I mean, doggone it, man. I mean, he is it. He's the it factor. I mean, he's the worst of the worst to you, but he's of the best. He is. He's of the best. I mean, dude, thank you for loving my sister Susan. Anatolik Costa. Oh, let me take a breath here so I can breathe. Like you do. And we love few like we love you. Because who's forgiven much loves much. And we all of us are forgiven much in our family. And we'll love much. Can't wait to see you on the other side. If you go and die on us, dog, don't worry about me telling you what to do with your belly right now. If you're real sick, just relax with Jesus. Let him take care of you. In your spirit, man, in your mind, in your feelings, your emotions. But let me tell you, them herbs God made for the cause of disease to be eliminated from the body. The cause. It's right in the scriptures. Thank you very much. Alma, chapter and verse we will give you, and Proverbs and Psalms and Song of Solomon and what can we go? Colossians and Philippians and Ephesians for your health and your navel. Be strong, be made a woman. Out of her belly comes a man. Come on, what else do you need to get well? I mean, you got people making people. What can't you do? You can't live forever in this body, but you can heal so that you fall asleep and die a natural death, not pain, hospital, sick. Come on, man. Open up the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, all of these organs below your diaphragm being compressed when you breathe in through your mouth and into your gut. The diaphragm moves, presses down on your belly and your organs, your gut. Moves. All right. So the cause of disease we just mentioned, that's huge. That is huge. Oh, y'all, listen up now, dang it. I'm going to tell you one more time. God put herbs on the earth, seeds, legumes, nuts, and fruit, with its seed in itself, and vegetables, and then animals. But what do we need an animal when we can make to eat him for now? It's time to quit that. Wouldn't you say, I don't think I'm eating meat anymore, ever again. After tonight, just talking to you about sicknesses, and I just know there's a better way. And God desires to cause us to not have to kill anything anymore, right? Come on, let's go, people. What do you have to kill something for anymore for? Let the animals learn what they're going to see in the future when Jesus Christ comes to earth. I think it's time for us to think about those things and to feel it in our body. I know, you can eat it and live, but if you're sick, no meat from an animal, cholesterol-based, toxin-carrying fat that animals eat and get cancer. Plants don't get and carry this stinky pus-filled material that flesh does, ever. A plant will never do that. And that's what we're eating unbeknownst to us in the small micro tissues of blood vessels that cataracts of a cow would have had later on. Comes from a dirty bloodstream, comes from an imbalanced bloodstream. The kidneys balance your blood and your liver cleans your blood. I know this is a video of the worst sorts for most of you on LoveView, but let's give you the reason that we're making this video. All right? The reason is POEM. That stands for, it's an acronym for a nonprofit organization. And GWTM, POEM and GWTM are my two characters. GWTM. Yes. And I will give you the acronym right now when I turn this video off. Okay, I'm back. And okay, so those of you who are listening, I'm not going to edit this and plug in the answer. Somebody else that's out there and sees this video, if you want the answer and you like what I'm doing, you want to help me, I am a nonprofit servant. I've been serving this nonprofit for 30 plus years, serving people the things that can help you with your body for almost 30 years, 28 years maybe. And before that, serving your man, your intelligence, your being by teaching you, and serving you, the true you, at their depths, that has a spirit man and woman, being, a spirit being. Why do we have to say man and woman today? We are made male and female in the image of God. Do we need to talk about it all the time because people are getting upset about who they are?
Mom, please, help them know who they are when we say
He, it's fine.
okay.
When we say she, it's fine. But it's always been he stands for mankind. Mankind. Mankind is men and women. So he, when we say he, it's just the first way to start off. And when you start off, you can keep it rolling too. Because the dogs are biting. They're coming around real hard too.
My mom?
Yeah, Mommy said. Yes, she did.
What did she say? She said, Popeye's not home, Bobby!
What? Who is it?
Well, he's riding his bike up the street.
Don't you see him?
Mom! Mom!
You know it's true.
Oh, no. Oh, wait a second.
Wait for me. All right, guys. So, someone just came by my van. I don't know if you heard his voice, but that's me doing my voice. That's what I got to do. Okay, hang in there for a second while I clean my socks off, because I don't always step outside my van on my step stool right outside the door here. Show it to you here. Right there, see? Little step stool, and then this is where my shoes come off, so I just tramped in some stuff here. I don't do that. But I felt it was an emergency, so hold on while I do this, okay? Get yourselves and myself situated. So those of you who really want to help and be a part of serving people, this is basically a homeless community of people who live outside right around me.
And you gotta know that there's a little bit of weasels wobbling around.
He walks by my He rides his bike by and he speaks out just enough like he's talking to me or something. What I heard on the grapevine is there are people here that are doing witchcraft, that are mediums for demons to speak to them through them. So that guy right there, often he gets capsized. Okay. I hope you see this someday, dog, because you got to get right with yourself, man. God, you can't be breaking wind no more, farting in our face, lying about stuff, pretending. You got to break open with Jesus Christ, man. You got to break open wide. All of us do. All right? And so I just got out of my van here, and I thank you all for listening and paying attention. We're back at it. Are you ready? So, yeah, these people are hardcore. I'm staying in this Mercedes Sprinter van to raise support for myself. Not because I'm staying in the van, but we could go there, you know. And ministry is the first thing out here with these people. And I didn't know who it was. Now I look and I know this guy. Let me tell you a little bit about him, all right? This guy is definitely in shape. He is about 72 years old, 68, something like that. Maybe he's 63. But I think, because I talk to a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, like at least 15 people a day is what I need. I need 15 deep conversations. So that's what I do for a living outside, is talk to people. And sometimes I got to do something for them, and I get paid. And many times that is yours truly being a slave labor on their homes, because they can't hear anything else I have to say, because they don't believe it. You know, they don't believe what I'm telling them. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put this right up in the name of Jesus Christ. The liver and gallbladder are first line of defense for your body's sick immune system. Guess what? That you don't even have an immune system. No, that's a theoretical construct on how your body's tissues of each organ, you only have 12 systems, lymphatic, digestive, read through them. Look at your body. You freaking retards out there like the people who don't listen. Right now I told you to shut up and sit down.
Yeah, those you don't listen.
Like Dan Antolik, I want to tell you what, boy, you better shut up right now. Put that boy down. I ain't lying to you now. Put him down.
Put him down.
I said put him down and pick up your man size. Walking after God, man. Put that little boy down, man, is mad at some beam of light that came through and gave him some wisdom. All right, ducks in a row, let's go. Now, my brother Dan's going to need some help reading this right here, I don't promise you. So we're going from Los Angeles, California, to the Oregon Duckland. And we're calling it Duck Tour Ease, baby. Yeah, it's the Duck Tour. Full of ease, baby. Duck Tour Ease, yeah. Let's go. All of you going to watch me bicycle myself up and walk. I'm going to walk some, God willing. I'll get this van with some of you driving it. If you want to volunteer, if you want to fly into a certain area of California, you want to see the coast, you want to drive this van up for me. I'm going 120 miles a day. No, up this mountain, these side, I'll probably do 80 miles a day. I'm maxing out at 80. There's hills all the way to Oregon. And so maybe we'll do it a different way too. I'll just go by myself and raise the money with a little phone, and that's fine with me. But all y'all out there, maybe what you'd like to do is to take this trip yourself, and maybe you would like to take it with me. Some of you. I mean, right there with me. But not yeah. Okay, maybe we'll get like hotels. Maybe we'll get a couple Sprinter vans. All right? All right. Well, anyhow, I'm going to do one myself first for a trial run. A wet run and a dry run. Starting April. Now let's go, boys. We only got a month. I got to take care of business. So everything's about to flip-flop. Now let me give you a whole lot of money. Let me tell you what's happening. Are you ready? You dig dogs see me in this van recording like this, and I'm not very good at making the backdrop and all that I am good at it, but I don't have the resources right now. Right now I don't, but guess what? You do out there have resources. And I'll tell you why I'm telling you it like this. Okay? This is like $1 million conversation. More than 1 million. Way more. 100 million. This conversation alone. Because I intend for it to go to 50 minutes. And it's worth 100 million. And here's why. Here's why. Let me tell you why it's worth 100 million, boys and girls. Let's go. Come on. Because there are some people that I have done this with. Not this good. I think I'm better than I ever been before. Right now, I'm better than I ever been. You know the truth, dog. Come on, give it to me, Dan. Dan Antolik, that's my brother. Now, we talked about Coster. That's our brother-in-law. Dan Antolik, we're going to let him fry right here. We're going to fry him with coconut oil. Right now, dog. We're frying you with coconut oil, man. No, okay, we ain't going to fry you, dog. What we're going to do is we're going to soak you. Yeah, we soaking you in. Yeah, we soaking you in it, boy. You getting in the tub. No, we ain't doing it that way. Well, if everyone has their own oil, we can actually get in the tub of oil. The Matrix movie, you remember that? Them boys was in solution. Well, that's what we're going to do to y'all. We're going to stick you in a couple things of meat. Yeah, meat means sustenance, provision. Meat means herbs. Doesn't mean animal. You done read your words wrong and backwards, dog. Woo, 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 woo. Meat means provision, and human means dirt. You from the dirt, and so are your provisions. Your animals, they're too far from the dirt, you see, and you far from the dirt too. But look, you gonna start eating one of y'all and stuff like that, do you? Lion does that, right? So you don't want to be eating things with flesh like you. You really don't. When you're sick, especially. If you're healthy and, but dude, nowadays the meat is toxic tainted, man. I mean, heavy toxic tainted. So your guts slow down, but there's worse things than the meat, let me tell you. And we just got to go with it. Well, I didn't give you the whole truth, nothing but the truth, like I did at 17 minutes. We were about to tell you, when we went in delivering the gallbladder, that your body heals itself with truth. And the only way the truth comes into you is through serums of your brain receiving it and confirming that, oh yes, and your brain makes a serum in your blood. Your brain tells your blood what to do. And then your bone marrow is next. Oh my goodness, you got a whole bunch of organs. It's a theoretical, the immune system studied today. Theoretical. Theory. It's theory. Well, it's scientifically, acted out in a petri dish and in blood studies and in lymph studies and in nerve plasma studies and in skin studies and in muscle and tissue and tendon and everything you got been pushed through the study. But the theory on the study is wrong. It's wrong. Yeah, it's really wrong. I'm saying wrong because people that can't pronounce their R's in American language, English, has say wrong. If you can't pronounce your it's called an Erfinger. An Erfinger Ranimer. Yeah, it's called an Erfinger Ranimer. All right, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, stomach, all of your organs. You don't have an immune system. You have 12 organ systems. You don't have an immune system. It's a theoretical construct on the way that your body fights off bacteria and viruses, Mom! What are we going to do with him? He wants to crank us up. We don't need any more choppies, Mom. You got power now, dog. What do you mean, power? We got our battery charged up on our phone. All right, so we got a story to tell you. Why am I in my van like this in the first place, right? Because I'm serving people. To serve people is what I do, and each opportunity that I bear is the opportunity that I care for people in. Listen to this. I got called, man, by lots of people in my life. Let me tell you who they are. Are you ready? And I'm not boasting in saying this. Mark DeDecker. You. I want you. Jerry Gilden. Man, I almost forgot to put him on the list. Woody Easy. Easy Wood. Richard Shelton, my dog. They called him Wood when we were in college, too. Woody Harrelson, Richard Shelton, and Donald Smith, and that's Gabby Duck, and a lot of other people. Anyway, it's about time. It's about time. And I serve people, and the school bill's $380,000 for you gotta have two of them. What? I gotta have a wife. I gotta have two of those degrees. Yeah, two of them. Two degrees. All right, 2 degrees. Since I'm giving all my secrets away here, God is with us. In Los Angeles, we will start this bike trip off and ride to Oregon. Yes, we will. That's it. I ain't going no further unless we raised 300,000. 300,000, I'm stopping right there. And I will go east. I'll go east from there. We need $300,000, but you know what we're looking for? Let's go to this. But I mean, I'll do it for that. I mean, I'll ride up to Seattle from Portland. No, from Oregon Ducks. That's Eugene. Yeah. I'll ride up to Seattle from Eugene. Yeah, I ain't riding no further. This is Duck Tour East, baby, and we're taking a duck tour. We're going to the West Coast, from north to south, actually, from south to north, to Eugene, Oregon. That's the purpose. First, we want to visit Mark DeDecker, if Marky will see us. Marky, we got Chief of Collections of the IRS, Bruce Strauss. His daughter went to Liberty with us. He investigated the Iran-Contra scandal. And ours truly, Washington Memorial. Mom, when we went up there, we just passed it up. We went to the Dulles International Airport, where awaited us was a Chartier aeroplane. Mark Decker and I and Richard Shelton. No, Richard Shelton wasn't there. It was Wes McConnell playing corner and Phil DeBerry along with Donald Smith playing corner. And then, okay, let's get back to the subject. Donald Smith went to the NFL. And then Richard Shelton was already in the NFL. And then, okay, we got on the plane, and Muhammad Ali is sitting in the front seat, man. Muhammad Ali sitting in the front seat, man. I took advantage of this one, dog. I don't know if y'all remember this, but look here. Once upon a time, people who don't really give a crap about you gonna hang you out to dry and figure, well, you're strong enough to take care of yourself. You ain't gonna impale yourself, hurt yourself in any way because you're hanging on. What do you mean? All right. I'm telling you, man, me and Muhammad Ali, we got in a fight, dog. I mean, we was fighting like this, just like I am with you, to get the truth into your brain. George Foreman, welcome home, son. Hope you get up here to Redwood City, to Street Life Ministries, and find your hold core. Your hold core, baby. Your gut being stronger from some Cape aloe, Barbadenzia aloe. Don't have no strife, George. Don't have no strife when you see this. My boy, I hope you hung in there this long, because I'm going to have to do some footwork before you take this video in. I love you so much. Thank you for your work. You, I hope, finished the job, but you finished what was done for him in his life. Thank you for being the rich brother with them cars. I want to come sit up there in your garage, dog. I almost called you dog, but I said doll, because that's what you are, man. You're going to be a fighting doll for the rest of the world. I'm going to hang your name with them boxing shoes. Hopefully you give me a pair of them, and I'll give them back to you, to your daughter, or to your family. But let me hold them for a little while and get bold and strong. You want to get courageous, dogs? All right. Richard Shelton, come on, man. I got a $380,000 school bill they want to hang over me and ruin my credit with. When you're a doctorate in public service, you don't pay a school bill. You don't pay that doctorate bill. That's the Constitution.
Look at it and read it. Doctorate level public servants don't pay the school bill back. Doctorate level public servants don't pay a doctorate level degree back. You dogs been raking over the coals up there, ain't you? You're trying to take us for all we're worth. While you're MDs, we love them so, and we're glad they get their school bill paid by rotations. Now, let's go, chiropractic. At least that needs to be done for us. Why? Because everybody needs a postural adaptation. Everybody needs a postural adaptation. Man, you know what's going on right now? I'm not even going to tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you. Here's just one thing that will prove to you that what I'm doing, God willing, is true and powerful and useful and worth 100 million, like I said, before we get off this 50-minute recording. Or hey, we might go a little while longer. If you can listen to the NFL draft, people, for an hour and a half, you can listen to some truth that will change your bowel, your liver, your spleen, and the organs that you have. And Ductor Ease, maybe some of you will come and help. Okay, let's go further. Here is the postural adaptation. Here's what's happening. You're sitting in a vehicle, in a car, with your head forward like this. Look at your videos from the side and put your camera on the window over there and look at yourself driving. You're going to see the posture like an old maid leaning forward like a dog. And then you see people like this. Where am I at here? Where are we at? Like this, reading their cell phones. Look at my face. It looks like an old man. Dude, that was bad. Let me try to go down again. Well, that's what we're going to look like. Looking at our cell phones all day. That's disgusting. Okay? I need to start putting some coconut oil on my face. So postural adaptations and skin renovations, baby. Skin renovations and postural adaptations are a part of POEM, which stands for Pizza on Earth Ministries. Pizza on Earth Ministries. I'm giving it up right here. If anybody else takes it, you're welcome to. But I think I can get 70% of your first million. All right. So postural adaptations, auto renovations. How about that? I give that out freely to everybody too. Somebody do something with it. I probably won't and need you to do it because I've made this word, P-A-A-R, PAR, postural adaptation auto renovations. See how my brain from concussions and scar tissue, like Muhammad Ali, but he had a bigger head. You should have seen his face and his cheekbones. Oh, dear. Oh, what a perfect specimen. Like he said, I'm beautiful. He was. Sat on the plane with him for 2 hours in the seat. Didn't move for 2 hours. I was the first one on the plane. Alphabetical order. Sam Rutigliano, the coach of the Cleveland Browns, came to coach us at Liberty University. Our first year of being seniors. Yes, our first year of being our last year. The first year of our last year. The first day, the first season of our last year. Our first, anyway, Sam Rutigliano came from the Cleveland Browns to coach us. And it's the first new pro-like experience we were having. I mean, we were having a ball with him. I mean, we ate him for lunch. All these players, we surrounded him and taught him the Word, the Bible, the Gospel. We prayed for him, prayed with him. He prayed with us. He cried his heart out about, things in the past when he came to Christ, came to God, and understanding something of the Savior. And I think that we had a spark of light for him. We really did, Sam Rutigliano. I hope you took that flame of fire. That light of beacon comes on that hill in the form of the dove and the angel of God. So, I have taken an oath to take care of people, and I am taking care of them as much as they'll listen, as much as you will listen. And God took me to a home off in the settle, I'll say, in the settle, where all the dust settles, where everything is calm and peaceful. settle land. It's just like everything just gets built down into the depths of God's love for you and I and for other people when we're together with people who hear the word when you give it. And we had a blast. We had like a total revival constantly. We were in the word and prayer. And Morgan Hout was a part of this. And he was fired so Sam Tigliano could come in. And Mrs. Hout and family take no harm from that. It's coaching. It's business, you know. And we loved you guys, something fierce too. And I love you still today. And thank you for giving up Morgan for us many days on end. Thank you for your help and support in making food at times, or you brought gifts down for the coaching staff, and some of us got a hold of some of those sometimes. I think you made something for positions at one time. Well, all of you, the Houts are the coaching staff, head coach Morgan Hout, right before Sam Tigliano came. And I had 3 years with Morgan, and then came the opportunity of a lifetime to be around a real pro coach and his family and his son who came to work with us in scheduling our everything, you know, surrounding the football program. And it was such a beautiful thing to be a part of the minds that you two carry. You're really special people. Sam and his son, thank you. So, I'm putting this up, poem, Pizza on Earth Ministries, and telling you that that's the title, and letting you know that our doctorate degree has taken away my ability to get a loan. The doctorate degree bill, school bill, unconstitutionally grounded, has taken away my opportunity to go to the bank and get money, or else I'd easily go get $240,000 and have a $120,000 remodel done on a $60,000 building, and I would do the labor myself, and that would cost me probably a total of $120,000, period, buying the house and restoring it. That would be a great clinic in a special place. And I only have a few that are on my heart right now, one in particular. And as that, hope you heard it on this film, barks itself off and does its little gameplay and gory games, God is so powerful and pure that he will rake down the evil around everything. It just takes a few to be in prayer. Just takes a few right now. Pray with me. God, I pray that these people outside my van who are laughing and speaking and doing evil, there was a guy that was here. You know who it was. I was about to tell. And I will. That was like he was serving some other people. There's this one guy down here that's really, really mad. Really, really mad and angry at me, specifically. And he curses me. So, we'll talk about him and the rest later, won't we? But we need this. We need to put this phone down right here. Spit out the door and see who's out there a little bit. I ain't looking, but I'll tell you. There we go. That's all we needed. Little cop eye. All right, so yeah, I'm going to be raising support. Hopefully some of you will see this. We'll be driving from here and going down to Los Angeles. And or we'll be flying down there to San Diego and bike from San Diego to Los Angeles and then leave from Los Angeles. Whatever the plan is going to be, I am arranging for this Sprinter van to be taken care of. Okay, people broke into my bike, locked and stole it
Well, I was only in the store for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and they stole my bike with my key for the van, this van in it. So since then, we have arranged to get this rolling with everything it needs, this van. Me and myself alone, but with nonprofit organizations that are working with Street Life Ministries, who are here in Redwood City. And you can look them up, streetlifeministries.org. Right? Anyway, I'll get that up here and post that with this video, and hopefully we'll get along here. But let me finish this up in 10 minutes and let you know that I can't get a loan to open a clinic. So I need to create this work, but I don't want to. I would rather create a school, a foundation, so that the foundation can do the work that 10 times what I could do. And my life would have a valuable blessing and be worth it at this time. And here's who I've helped recently. Okay. Some people that are billionaires. And they don't care that I helped them right now. I know that's true. Well, they do. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just going to, go ahead and tell you, Connie and Rudolph, I love you very much. And I say that because I called you and left you a message. I don't know if you got it. I'll call you again, and we'll see where this goes. But I want you to know that I so appreciate and respect Rudolph and your work in my life that you did, and your friendship in my life. And so all of you, that's enough information for you right now, because, well, I'll go, if Connie, you're fine with me sharing this information, I'm going to share this with you too, because I need your help. I do. And I'm so thankful for you, for your pitches to me in the past of doing the best things that you could do. And I would like to be like that too. And I know that I can. I can be of better service and help to other people, like you were to me. And I was to you. So I would like to continue that on in a way that's more joyful and more more prideful for the kingdom of heaven and the purposes of God on this earth. All right? And now, those of you know that I spoke of being a vegetarian and led you to believe, I'm sure, that I have eaten meat just recently. And that's not something I intend to do, and that's something that Connie and Rudolph Maris don't do. Well, at least Connie, I know. Rudolph, I hope you're still fine. I'm so thankful for you guys. Being able to hear this right now. I have people outside of my van, doing all kind of stuff, evils of all sorts. And this is Redwood City, California, where I stay and have my van parked. And it got its key stolen, but before that, it needs to be repaired. I parked it, and I have a little bathroom here in it, and I shower at Planet Fitness, which is a blast. I mean, there's a lot of people in California that do this. Boondocking people will do with their motorhomes along the coast out there, and it's just, nobody's out there. It's the rugged coast of California. It's not like Florida. There's nothing out there from here to Santa Cruz and here to Pacifico or San Francisco. It's just all barren, opened up cliffs, and there's some beach sand down there. A few spots, but it's usually cold water. I mean, all the way June it's cold even. Anyway, so that's what I do right now, everyone. It's a beautiful opportunity, but I need to get this van repaired so that I can do what I intended on doing with it 8 months ago, is turning it into a camper, Mercedes high-top Sprinter van. But we might just sell it, whatever needs to happen. We're not sure, I'm not sure, and I say we because it depends on the community of people here and what we're about to do. So in the last 5 minutes, I'll let you know that I have a curriculum for several classes with material, and I should go over them with you right now. I can remember them because it's in the dark, and they're up here. Where are they? Okay, they're in that black book, and I'm not going to look for it right now. But what we do is we move. So we have a class on movement 101. Our respiration moves, our lungs actually move. So we were getting into the organ tissues before. This material is huge. I mean, there's so much in there. Every organ of your body and movement of blood, and then every organ of your body and movement of lymph and nerve plasmas. Those are the only 3 of all 12. You don't have a lot to know here. That touch every tissue, and they must move. They must move blood, they must move lymph, and you must move plasmas, nerve plasmas. So you must move them at all times. That's what life is. Movement is a result of having a living being. Living things move. And anyway, so we have a philosophy course that teaches you how movement is a philosophy of health, and where that comes from. What kind of movement? Movement of your eyes, movement of your arms and your legs and your... did you hear that? Jawbones in the right frame. Because I have a missing tooth, I have this bite that's causing this hole in my face over here. Anyway, this all happened in just the recent past when I got racked over by a chiropractor named Gregory Johnson, by the way. Hey, Greg, all my people here that see this, we love you and we forgive you, but I'm going to let it out right here. And we'll get into it another time. So with these 3 minutes, Gregory Johnson has affected my body in a horrible way, hurt me so bad. He was actually, I'm sure, really angry. So, Connie and Rudolph Maris, for those of you who are listening, are billionaires. And if you're not Con, you're a millionaire. And if you're not anymore, either of those, then we'll help you get back there. Because we have some beautiful things and concepts that God has given us, given us. Those of you who are listening to them, the postural adaptation, auto renovations, we really need to have a seat insert right away. And then we need to talk to automobile dealers and makers about opportunities for our seat to be built into the car. So when we go to the car dealerships, we go to the people, the dealers can sell it from there, and the dealers can get the auto companies building us a proper seated posture. We're not properly seated when we're in our vehicles at all. You can't have your head 4 inches in front of your shoulders. Your head must be in line, your ears with your humerus, your bone that sticks into your shoulder, it's back here, are sitting forward from it by 4 to 6 to 8 inches. And then your upper thoracic, by the Teslas especially, the greatest car on earth. And you're sitting like a dog. Weaving a thigh you can't even know. What do you mean? And that's what happens to the rich and wealthy. They die when they're 60 and 70 and 80. From cancer, from not having proper blood and lymph and nerve flow through the spine, all the way up to the brain. Because we're sitting like this all day. My mommy told me I didn't have to. Straighten up, dog. Rain down terror. And I'm just getting this done because we're done at 50 minutes. And I hope you rain down some terror. Connie and Rudolph Maris are the New York Yankees' Roger Maris. His brother, Rudolph. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Help us. They sold Budweiser. They sold it for a couple $100 billion. Connie, come on, help me. If it's the wrong number, it doesn't matter. And Rudolph, I hope you're still well. Love you like I love you. I'm going to have to call you because I'm going to post this. I'm going to call you first. And the rest of you, Jeff and Lisa Cook Foundation. Lisa, thank you so much for allowing me to be in your home in Alabama. And Jeff, thank you. His Spirit, we thank. So Jeff and Lisa Cook Foundation and Nito Cobain and Connie and Rudolph Maris, we know you can do it.